Now there arose a new king over Egypt, who knew not Joseph. Now Moses was keeping the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. And he led the flock to the farthest end of the wilderness. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed.
Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt.
In the 3rd month, after the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. We are journeying unto the place of which the Lord said, I will give it you. And the Lord said unto the people of Israel,
And I will take you to me for a people, and I will be to you a God. And ye shall know that I am the Lord your God, who brought you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. And I will bring you in unto the land, concerning which I lifted up my hand to give it to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. And I will give it you for a heritage. I am the Lord.
And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, that they might go by day and by night. The pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night departed not from before the people. And the people murmured against Moses and said, Wherefore hast thou brought us up out of Egypt to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? And the Lord said unto Moses,
And thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink.
And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron in the wilderness. For you have brought us into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses,
Behold, I will cause to rain bread from heaven for you.
It is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat. This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather ye of it every man according to his eating. And the house of Israel called the name thereof manna, and it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying,
And let them make me a sanctuary, that I may dwell among them. And there I will meet with the children of Israel, and the tent shall be sanctified by my glory. Moreover, thou shalt make the tabernacle with 10 curtains, and thou shalt make curtains of goat's hair for a tent over the tabernacle. And thou shalt make a covering for the tent of ram skins dyed red, and a covering of seal skins above. And thou shalt make the boards for the tabernacle of acacia wood, standing up. All the pillars of the court round about shall be filleted with silver, their hooks of silver, and their sockets of brass. The length of the court shall be 100 cubits, and the breadth 50 everywhere, and the height 5 cubits.
And Moses saw all the work, and behold, they had done it, as the Lord had commanded. Even so had they done it. And Moses blessed them. Ladies and gentlemen, the construction of the tabernacle according to the Bible's specifications is complete. You are invited to participate in viewing the tabernacle and its accoutrements.
So, what do you say?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Okay. The story of building all these projects of the tabernacle
La historia para construir todo este tabernáculo
is like a miracle.
es como un milagro.
We started it
Lo empezamos, dice,
without money.
sin dinero.
We didn't know how we can continue it.
No sabíamos cómo continuar construyendo.
But like a miracle,
Pero como un milagro,
people from all over the world,
gente de todas partes del mundo,
from China,
de China,
Singapore,
Singapur,
United States,
de los Estados Unidos,
South America,
Suramérica,
all over Europe,
de Europa, de toda parte de Europa,
people came
la gente vino
and wanted to be partners.
y quería ser socios.
And then we opened the second book of Moses, chapter 12, Exodus 25,
Y abrimos ahí el Éxodo 25.
and we read in the first verse in the chapter
Leímos el primer verso del capítulo,
that each one will support the tabernacle
que cada uno iba a apoyar el tabernáculo
as his heart tell him to support.
como su corazón se lo decía.
And we understood that this is our story.
Y entendimos que esa era nuestra historia.
Again, we are very, very happy that you came here,
Estamos muy contentos de que hayan venido aquí hoy
and together we shall go to see what was the tabernacle.
y a punto vamos a ir a ver ahora el tabernáculo. Cuidado, nomás pasa juntamente.
Okay, the tabernacle was divided to two parts.
Así que el tabernáculo está dividido en dos partes.
One part is the holy,
Una parte es el lugar santo,
and one part is the holy of the
el
holies.
lugar santísimo.
In the holy,
En el lugar santo
we can see three vessels.
vemos tres elementos.
One is the table of showbread,
Uno es la mesa de los
and the brown pieces. This was the form of the bread in the biblical time.
y esa era la forma de los panes en tiempos bíblicos.
Each piece of bread the weight was 5 kilograms.
Cada pedacito de pan pesaba 5 kilos.
If we are going according to the Bible.
Si vamos de acuerdo a lo que nos dice la Biblia.
Today, piece of bread is maybe 1 kilogram. Maybe.
Hoy lo hacen más o menos de 1 kilo de peso.
The second vessel was the menorah.
El segundo vehículo era la minora.
And the menorah is the symbol of the state of Israel.
Es el símbolo del Estado de Israel.
This was the size of the menorah.
Este era el tamaño de la minora.
And the third vessel was the altar of incense.
Y el altar del incienso era el tercer vehículo.
The goal of this altar to make good smell in the tabernacle.
El objetivo era traer un incienso y que oliera bien dentro del tabernáculo.
The cover of the tabernacle
La cubierta del tabernáculo
was made from 3 covers.
era de 3 cubiertas.
The upper 2
Las
were
primeras
made from
2
leather.
era de cuero.
And you can see this leather when you are going outside this side.
Y pueden ver el cuero cuando vayan afuera ustedes.
And it was made, supported by people from India. They brought the leather.
Y fue hecho desde gente de la India.
And then we have to make the first cover.
Y tuvimos que hacer la primera cubierta.
And this cover was made from 4 strings.
Y era de 4 tipos de hilo, dice.
4 strings.
4 hilos.
And it must be made by handwork.
Y tiene que ser por mano.
And we didn't know to find someone in Israel that will make it by
Y
handwork.
no sabíamos quién en Israel podía trabajar.
So we asked in the United States.
Así que preguntamos en los Estados Unidos. ¿Quién
No
lo puede
one.
hacer? Nadie en Estados Unidos.
So we advertised it in the internet.
Y lo anunciamos en el internet.
And we got surprise.
y nos sorprendió.
One woman
Una mujer
that loved Israel
que amaba a Israel.
from
¿De dónde?
Sri Lanka.
De Sri Lanka.
She decided to do it voluntarily.
Ella lo hizo voluntariamente
And she did it about 10 months.
y lo hizo hace 10 meses.
She did it about 10 months. The curtains that divide between the tabernacle and the courtyard of the tabernacle,
La cortina que divide el tabernáculo y la parte externa del tabernáculo.
and the curtains that divide between the Holy of the
Y la
Holiness
cortina que divide el lugar santo del Santísimo
and the Holy.
y el lugar santo.
About this curtain,
De esta cortina
it's written that it was something that people think about it.
está escrito que era algo que la gente debía pensar sobre él.
And we get a suggestion from an Israeli young artist
Tuvimos una sugerencia de un artista israelí
that decided to do it very symbolic.
que decidió hacerlo de una manera simbólica.
Why?
¿Por qué?
The yellow colors symbolizing the desert.
Los colores amarillos simbolizando el desierto.
The children of Israel were going 40 years in the desert.
Y los hijos de Israel caminaron 40 años en el desierto.
The shofar
El shofar, la trompeta,
symbolizing hope.
simboliza la esperanza.
When we blow shofar,
Cuando soplan el shofar,
we hope that God will hear our prayers.
esperamos que nuestro Dios escuche nuestras oraciones.
The blue color symbolizing water,
El color azul simboliza el agua,
but not only water.
pero no solamente el agua.
You remember when the children of Israel went from Egypt from being slaves to be free people,
¿Recuerdan cuando la gente del pueblo de Israel salió de ser esclavos
they
a
have
gente
to,
libre?
they have to cross the Red Sea
Tenían que cerrar el Mar Rojo
and the Jordan River.
y el río Jordán.
The blue color symbolizing also freedom.
Así que el color azul simboliza la libertad.
And you know that Israel needs today freedom.
Y saben que hoy Israel necesita la libertad.
Now we should be quiet and we should see the Holy of the
Ahora,
Holies.
mantengamos silencio y vamos a ver el lugar santísimo.
In the Holy of the Holiness, one vessel.
Solamente había un elemento dentro del lugar santísimo.
And this is the Ark of Covenant.
Era el arca del pacto.
This was the size of the ark.
Este era el tamaño actual del arca.
And if we believe in the Bible,
Y si creemos en la Biblia,
in this ark
en esta arca
were the two tablets
están las dos tablas
that God gave directly
que Dios le dio
Moses
directamente a Moisés
in Mount Sinai.
en el monte Sinai.
Once in a year,
Una vez al año,
the high priest
el sacerdote
was allowed to get in the Holy of the
se le
Holies
permitía entrar al lugar santísimo
and to pray God there.
y para orar a Dios ahí.
And this ark
Y esta arca, dice,
followed Israel, the children of Israel,
siguió a la gente del pueblo de Israel
in days of war,
en tiempos de guerra,
mostly in days of peace.
pero en la mayoría del tiempo en tiempos de paz.
And what we need in
Y
Israel,
lo que necesitamos hoy en Israel es paz.
peace. Thank you very much for being with me.
Muchas gracias por estar conmigo.
Thank very much to Ruben. He's one of the best translators in the Middle East. And have wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed.